The Pentagon challenge. Either you know it or you don't. Basically, a bunch of FM tubers decided to do this thing where they win the Champions League in every continent. They say this is the hardest challenge on FM, so I decided to do it. To my knowledge, no one on World Soccer Champs has done this challenge on YouTube, so I guess I'll be the first. Will I be able to complete this challenge? Well, the first order of business was to choose a club where I'd started. Maybe the United States of America. Suffice to say, however, these team options are pretty trash. I have to go to which tester, bro. What even is? We saw that the Ecuadorian league had pretty good starting clubs. But remember, if we started in Ecuador, we'd have to win the Libertadores first. So, we ended up choosing Mexico. And the club we'd be managing was Correcaminos. I think that's how we decided Mexico, actually. I think this team actually looks nice. And, to win the Champions League with Mexico. So, yeah. Let's go to Correcaminos. So, off to Mexico we went. This is the team we have. It's alright. It was more than alright. The only reason this team was available to us was because this bozo was in the starting 11. I have two wingers, and those are the guys that start. Two wingers in the entire team. So I changed the formation to a 3-4-3. But then there was another problem. This club thought it would be a good idea to buy 3 CDMs. Why do I have so many DMs, bro? I have like 4 DMs in the... bro, what is this? I was forced to sell one of my DMs who was 32 years old, but I think it's a good price. I think it's a perfect deal. I think we sell them. That's already one of the DMs gone. And now we need to sign for the attacking midfielder. My first signing was this Ibrahim Mbaye guy from PSG. And he fit perfectly into my starting 11. I was able to learn this guy named Luis Leroux. And then I bought a 41-year-old Pepe Reina. However, he's 74 overall, so pretty good signing in my opinion. I then got an incredible deal to sell my right back for 1.4 million. And I was about to buy Ethan Waneri until 7.5. I was like you. I was bamboozled. This guy is not 1.5 mil. This guy is 7.5. At least I got Lewis Kelly. Giri Panos joined us on loan, and we started the season off like this. Come on, this game keeps selling me, I swear. And we didn't improve in the second game. And by game 4, we were sitting in 10. Oh yeah, I did explain how the league system worked. Basically, the top 10 teams in Mexico play in the quarterfinal playoff. Until in the finals, a winner is proclaimed. This also happens twice, so when the winner of the first half of the season meets the winner of the second half of the season, they go in a head-to-head battle in a playoff sort of match. We barely nicked a top 10 play by just a single point and made it into the playoffs. Cause remember, 8 does not equal 10. Yeah, we still lost. I swear this game is rigged. 9.8 million. Holy... What the heck? Guys, let's assess the situation. Miles Lewis Kelly, 71 to 89 potential. Do we sell him? I swear, 9.8 million could buy you a lot of stuff, guys. That could potentially buy us Ethan Waneri. This is an executive decision. I think we say bye to Lewis Kelly. For 9.8 million. 9.9. And now can you start splashing the cash? Splash the cash. I did. Manchester City's Vitor Reis joined us for 1.8 million. Then we signed Belochian for 1.3 million. Manchester City Wonderkid Mikati joined us for $1.1 million. Next, we splashed the cash on the GOAT Eleni Kena for $5.5 million. This guy, he carried my Southampton save. I raised a bit of cash to sign my final player, Mark Bernal, for $1 million. This was the total amount of money I spent in the January transfer window alone. Surely this was enough to win us the World Cup. We destroyed this Cancun 9-0. Then we made light work of mother. Team so Yeah, this season was a colossal failure, even with all the signings. We started the season strong with our lone players leaving us. It seemed like my hope of completing the Pentagon challenge was fading away. I mean, with this team, how am I ever going to get $1.3 million? Guys, let's assess the situation. Vitor Reis, one of our best center backs, for $10 million. He has potential, I can't lie. But is that potential good? I think we sell him and we're making a profit of what? 9 million? And so I sold Vitoris for $10.3 million. And I immediately signed this Guyot guy who has crazy potential. I needed an attacker, so I signed Tyreek George, a young left winger with good potential. I then splashed $4.6 million on the best one again, in my opinion, in the game, Julian Duranville. And with this team, I think I'm ready to cook. This is crazy. We were now in the playoffs. It's very important now not to bottle this. And once again, we got knocked out in the quarterfinal. We do want the entire season just to lose to some 2.5-star team, bro. 13 points. Guys. 13.6 million for launch here. I am telling you, this is banger. This is a banger move, guys. This is money, bro. This is 13.6. Okay. Who are we signing? We are signing the Spanish center with good potential, Newcastle's midfield prospect Luis Miley. And I just want to say, look at this trifecta. He is the Xavi of Mexico. We bought a Spanish right, and he will replace Pineda. Finally, we needed a goalkeeper, so we signed Ahmad Arslan. Now we really have to lock in at the second part of the season. If I ever see this team in real life, I'm just... to myself. We were now in the final against Atletico San Luis. On paper, we were the better team. And indeed, we won the first leg. And then nothing bad is gonna happen in the second leg, right guys? You Luis Miley! January signing right there, scoring in the final. And that's us going to the first division. We won the second division, guys. At least, that's what I thought. No need to worry, we thrashed them easily. We were now going to the first division. Will we succeed? Probably not. 15.1 million! Let's assess the situation here. We are at 76 overall. 76 to 94 potential. I say we do it. I understand. You don't see what I'm seeing. You don't see the money ball like I see the money ball. So I sold Andre Guillot for 15.1 million. And I immediately got to signing players. But I ended up spending all my money on this Croatian talent named Claridge. Croatia's next best one ticket. Well, I wouldn't say all my money. The last player I signed was Daniel Torres. We started the season bad, losing back-to-back games. But against Warriors, we finally recorded our first win. We weren't doing that bad, especially with the win over here. That means in 6 games we had climbed to 9th place in the table. Pretty good. With my spare cash, I actually signed Bukayo Saka's long-lost twin. Then this disgraceful result happened. What do you do? We got a beautiful result against Puma. For all intents and purposes, this never happened. At the end of the season, we had qualified for the quarterfinal. Our squad had grown a lot since the last season, and I'm pretty sure they can make it far in the playoffs. I just want to come back here. What is this, man? Even though we had been embarrassed in the quarterfinals, they were still the second part of the season. We what? It's a conspiracy. I'm telling you, it's a conspiracy. Yes, it was a rigged result, but my escapade in the league had unexpected consequences. Little did I know that I had qualified for. Although at the time, I didn't know it yet. 39 million bucks! Guys. Let us assess the situation. I ended up not selling him. Then I closed the stream, blissfully unaware of what was about to happen. Oh yeah, these were streamed on my channel. Go check them out right here. Make sure to subscribe and put notifications so that you're reminded whenever I'm streaming. Okay, but do I even need to say anything about the first half of the season? I mean, we won the league first stage, I guess. We were also making rounds in the cup for the first time in like ever. We smashed past Tijuana, got cooked by VAR, then lost in the second leg. Pretty normal stuff if you ask me. Where the fun really began was in the second half of the season. That is just disgusting. Of course we lose, bro. Every time. In the Copa MX, we were doing really well. Here's where I realized I was in the North American Champions League. Yeah, we got clapped, but a comeback inspired by Gotin and Ikeda sends us to the quarterfinals against Cruisers. We dispatched them quite easily, actually. I had also made my first cup final in the Copa MX, which I lost. No need to worry, guys. There's a second leg. Really? This is how we're going out? On our way, go. Nobody really cares about the Copa MX, let's be honest. But now I was scared that we were not looking like this and more like this. But for the rest of the season, we decided to lock in. We recorded a 4-1 win against Cruisers. Then we trashed Atlanta United. Thank you, boys. 4-1. 2 red cards could not stop us from winning. Monterrey were tough opposition, but we ended up beating the Spurs allegations. It wasn't over though, because we have the champions of champions. But in the final, even with a red card, we made quick work of America. What God? What do you think? Hold on. What did I just say? Huh. It seems that he thought this was the NA Champions League final. Well, imagine my shock when I saw this. I know. What was that? I thought that was the final. I got excited, bro. This is a scam. I've been clickbaited, bro. Come on, okay. And now, it looks like I'm gonna be staying in Mexico for another season. Unless these boys have anything to say about it. Okay, let me get out! We had finally done it. We had completed Mexico? I meant North America, and with an emphatic 7-2 win. That's already a trophy ticked off in the Pentagon challenge in only 4 seasons. That does beg the question though. Where are we going? Well, you have to find out in the next episode!